Former chairman of the National Independent Electoral Commission, Tahiru Jega, and the former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Chukwuma Soludo are expected to join other prominent Nigerians to discuss the state of politics in Nigeria at a public launch of FixPolitics, I beg your pardon. According to the organizers, the mission of the group is to elevate the office of a citizen to its rightful place in Nigeria and also to develop a political class of servant leaders. It also seeks to unleash ideas that will help produce a new value-based political class. Other notable speakers expected at the event scheduled to hold today are Tunde Bakare, Aisha Yusuf, amongst others. FixPolitics is a brainchild of former presidential candidate Obi Ezekwesili. And joining me to discuss this is the founder, Emerge Women and co-chair FixPolitics, Mary Ikoku. Thank you for joining in.
Thanks for having me.
Good. So, the name speaks for itself. Expound on this, please.
Well, FixPolitics is pretty much what it is, as the name really subscribes. FixPolitics is a citizens-led movement, a movement to basically structurally change and innovate politics in Nigeria and Africa at the end of the day. And what we are saying is that politics needs some, re-engineering. It needs some serious re-engineering where we can promote, transparency and disclosure, increase participation in elections, reduce this cash and carry kind of politics, strengthen and enforcement of existing laws, basically political, constitutional, and electoral reforms. These are things that FixPolitics Nigeria seeks to achieve. And the launch today is basically bringing everyone together to say there is something that needs fixing in Nigeria. And before we can fix, really structurally fix this country, that there's one aspect of Nigeria that needs fixing. And that aspect is the very important aspect where every life of Nigerian citizens depends on. Your health care, your education, the food you eat, the air you breathe, everything in this country depends on it, basically. And it's on the policies that government makes. And how you can address that is by fixing the politics of Nigeria. And if you fix the politics, you are very much at home with fixing everything most of the things that are wrong with the country. So that is what we are about to do today. Okay. What we are about to do today is start off as a non-partisan, it's not political, it is a citizens-led advocacy program with one mission, which we are dedicated to achieving a lasting political reform and solution to end the dysfunctional system we have in Nigeria. So pretty much that's what it is. Okay.
How possible is it? Maybe this is going way ahead of time, but what are the chances of this morphing into a political party, or is it just going to remain a pressure group?
How the way FixPolitics is structured, it makes it even this issue of it morphing into a political party is the kind of conversation we'll be having, because it is call it a movement and you will be wrong. It has people from across the political divide. It has most of Nigerian intelligentsia, professionals, core professionals, people who have work they do, people who have different addresses, people who are not career politicians or political entrepreneurs, if you like. He has people who have their daily means of living, people who are in the educational sector, in technology, in the marketplace, all Nigerians, and people at the grassroots, people who are tired of a system that is not working for them. People who are tired of electoral processes that are not conducive for them. People who want to, at every election cycle and every election year, people who want to get out and give their votes to candidates that they trust. And when we talk about candidates they can trust, I'm talking about candidates, people, Nigerians who are credible, Nigerians who have competency, Nigerians who have capacity. Mark these three words: competence, character, capacity to lead this country out of the woods. These are the things we are talking about. And I don't envisage that there is a Nigerian Who wouldn't want this to happen? And so far, you can see that in the last couple of days that we put out mentions online about the launch, we have received over 20,000 sign-ups already for a meeting space that can only take 3,000 people. And has caused the expansion we're doing now. And thanks to all the TV stations in Nigeria who have also come to join in making sure that those who get in the room today are able to watch it on your TV, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So that is what a movement looks like, if you want me to call that. It's not a political party. Political parties don't do this kind of thing. We're just trying to bring a structural change to politics in Nigeria. And there are in three ways that people need to understand what we are working on. It's in three ways we want to bring this structural change. And one of the ways is to say, what kind of electorate do we have in Nigeria that is putting us where we are at the moment? So we thought it is important that we look at creating and rallying the next generation of an empowered and engaged, educated electorate in Nigeria. These are people, because you really can't have election with people who don't know what election is about. So you need a reasonable level of education, voter education, and empowerment of those who are voting. These are the electorate and those who are even going into politics. And then there's another phase, which is where we're talking about the kind of leaders we want these people to bring on board. And that's the aspect of FixPolitics that looks at creating a new value-based political class. And this value-based political class is where you are having a class of people who have character, competence, capacity, and courage to really lead in a very transformational way in Nigeria. And then there's the third part of the tripod, which is where we are looking at every constitutional, political, and electoral environment for Nigeria. So you can see that all the problems that are with our political system, FixPolitics is really looking at addressing all of them and creating the structural change that the country needs.
Thank you so much, Mary Ukoku, and congratulations and all the best.